Hello and welcome to Bass Trending Gist. Today we are diving into a very interesting political conversation that got everyone talking. Senator Datti Baba-Ahmed, the former vice presidential candidate of the Labour Party, recently sat down with Seun Okibaloye on Channels Television Politics Today. He made some bold statements about the new ADC-led coalition and his desire to see Peter Obi back in the Labour Party. Let's get straight into what he had to say, so sit back and take a watch.
So when they got power in 2015, it was like wolves finding it so easy. And then corruption started afresh.
But this
look, this is very important.
I mean, there are people,
I want to change the topic.
who were in that 2015, the league of those who came into power in 2015. They are in the ADC now, saying that they want to fix Nigeria. What are your thoughts about that?
They are deceiving us.
The ADC?
Yes.
I thought you were one of them.
No, I'm a Labour Party, for God's sake.
But I thought that you are a Peter Obi man.
I'm a Peter Obi man. I still want Peter Obi to come back in Labour Party, contest 2023 and 2027. Those are not, please, Seun, I know you call it politics today. And I know we're doing politics. There are more fundamental issues I want to talk about. Even this Buhari case that I talked about, you led me into discussing it. I don't want to. There are more important things. What do we really have? I'm not asking the questions. So I cannot ask myself questions and answer them. But now, look, what's going on in Nigeria? What's going on? What's happening with the Fourth Republic? The armed forces that we cried about, the whole world cried about, actually spent money to bring in democracy, suppressed their own desires to bring in democracy. What is happening with this democracy? What's happening to the Fourth Republic? It's more important for me to discuss this than to discuss...
so if you look at what is going on in the present Nigeria, and you imagine that either you belong to Labour Party, ADC, PDP, or APC, at the end of the day, Nigeria is Nigeria. And we need to care for the well-being of our dear nation. The trajectory of, first and foremost, of our economy.
Yes.
Are we on the right track? Are we possibly or likely to have be in the right shape of mind in getting things right?
Brilliant question. One of my professors at Harvard Business School, in fact, the director himself, on a goodbye note, he said to me, but I want you to be more patient and tolerant about the way you will be misunderstood because of the way you present. And what you work on in your mind is usually not the typical. I have kept that at the back of my mind. Apparently, it's not just the only one who said it. You spoke about the economy, economic orientation of a young nation way back in 1960, becoming independent from the British Empire that found oil and gas, agric potentials, solid mineral potentials and everything, but then a complicit public system. Now, this is what I have been seeing in the last, not just saying, doing. You go to a doctor, for example, out of 100 ailments, he needs to be 100% sure the particular ailment he's going to treat you for is your problem. Otherwise, you have a bigger problem. A factor of 10,000. Out of 10,000, you need to pinpoint what really is our problem now. And I think what Nigerians are not used to hearing. On the governance side, I told you it was electoral fraud. On the economy side, it is procurement. It sounds strange. I can see how surprised you are. Why am I saying this?
And that's in the heart of the civil service.
That is at the heart of the nation itself. Development does not exist in nature. You have to make it. To make it means you have to procure, you have to buy it. Efficiency comes into question. the insecurity that we're facing, if you spend $1 billion on security and you get $50 million worth of...
Wow, some very direct words from Senator Datti Baba-Ahmed. Let us break this down. The first major point here is his outright dismissal of the coalition being formed by African Democratic Congress, ADC, and other parties when asked about the former members of the 2015 political waves now in the ADC claiming they want to fix Nigeria. His response was sharp and unequivocal. They are deceiving us. This is a powerful statement that dismisses the credibility of this emerging political alliance. By stating this so bluntly, Baba-Ahmed is essentially telling Nigerians not to trust this new formation, implying that it's just a repackaging of the old political class that, in his view, has not delivered. The second and perhaps most significant point is his passionate declaration about Peter Obi and the Labour Party. Despite the ongoing political realignment, Datti Baba-Ahmed's loyalty seems firmly with Peter Obi. He says, "I am a Peter Obi man. I still want Peter Obi to come back in Labour Party and contest." This is a very clear message. He doesn't see a future in this new coalition for the movement they started. Instead, he wants to rebuild and strengthen the Labour Party with Peter Obi at the helm of the future election. This shows a belief in the brand and ideology that obedient movement was built upon, rather than merging with other political entities. Now, for my critical take. Datti Baba-Ahmed's stance reveals a couple of key things about the current state of Nigerian opposition politics. Firstly, it highlights the deep-seated mistrust among different political factions. His quick dismissal of the ADC coalition suggests that he sees them as political opportunists rather than genuine partners for change. This underscores the challenge of forming a united and credible opposition front against the ruling party. Secondly, his call for Peter Obi to return to the Labour Party is both a statement of loyalty and a strategic move. He understands the power of the Peter Obi brand and the grassroots movement that propelled them in the last election. By advocating for a return to the Labour Party, he is signaling that their political future lies in consolidating their unique base, not diluting it in a larger ideologically mixed coalition. This could be a smart move to maintain the core identity of their movement. However, it also raises questions about the Labour Party's ability to build the necessary alliance to win a national election on its own. Politics is a game of numbers, and while a strong base is crucial, broader alliances are often needed to secure victory. So, what are your thoughts on this? Do you agree with Senator Datti Baba-Ahmed that the new ADC coalition is not a credible alternative? And do you think Peter Obi's best bet is to stick with the Labour Party? Let me know your opinion in the comment section below. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to Oba's Trending Gist, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on our next analysis of the latest political happenings. Thanks for watching.